What's this? What is this?
Trouble Busters!
Flash sales. It's cheap. My name is Tom. I'm a gambler who's always broke, who runs a supermarket. Things happen, but I'm doing well. Yes, it was because of this car, which had been continuously parked in my supermarket's underground lot day and night, that my store was facing a business crisis. Excuse me, this parking lot is for the supermarket customers, so you can't park here for so long. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to move my car right now. He needs to stop parking here every single day. I have no mercy on him, even though he's my customer. Since he went over the line, I'm going to go all the way too. I decided to call the police. However, they just said that it's a problem between a customer and the supermarket on private property and that they can't get involved. And it's been a month while I had no other counter plans. All right, I'm gonna go home and eat the dinner I just bought. Huh? What's this? What is this? What the heck is this? Who did this? This isn't even funny. There are so many carts packing this parking lot. Can I even drive out like this? Damn it! Huh? Trubus open parking lot information? What the heck is this? Now it's a book about psychological state of people who illegally park their car? How to cope with my selfish self? Hey, illegal parking? The common things about inconsiderate people? Yoga and Pilates that'll make you kind to others? What the heck? Is someone trying to send me some kind of a message? It must have been that manager, because he always gives me a fuss about this. How dare he provoke me like this? I'm gonna complain to him. Hey, how dare you do that to my car? And to add, you used the cart so I can't drive out. Do you realize what's gonna happen if you make me mad? Your life will be over if you make me mad. Right back at ya. Do you even realize why I had to do that? Are you saying it was my fault? Let me make it clear that nothing was my fault. I don't deserve any of that. Yes, you do, because you're the source of the problem. Because you've been parking your car there for such a long time, we need to shut down our supermarket now. I had to hold myself from gambling so I could save up to open this supermarket. This is a supermarket everyone enjoys shopping at. Those aren't my problems! Stop dragging me into your sentimental moments! If you don't do something about those carts, I'm gonna call the police! Also, you insulted me so badly, I deserve a sincere apology, too! You'd better be kidding! Do you realize you made me shut my store? I'm not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! If you don't do something about those carts, I'm gonna use force to get out. Are you okay with that? If you get out using force, that'll mean you self-resolved that matter. If you're fine having that disadvantage when this becomes a lawsuit, go ahead and do what you want. How dare you talk to me like that? In that case, when are you going to move those carts? Huh? I'm not gonna move them! Didn't I tell you that we're shutting down this supermarket? Those carts are gonna be kept there. You'd better be kidding me! That's a company vehicle! If you don't move it, this is really gonna become a lawsuit! I never said they're gonna stay there forever. Once someone's willing to buy this property, I'll be selling it, and the carts will be moved. And when will that be? It depends on the buyer. It can happen in 3 days, a week, or even a year from now. A year from now? Hold a second. Tomorrow is... I have a company meeting with the CEO today, and in the evening I have a presentation to take care of at the client's office. And tomorrow I have a business meeting regarding a $30 million contract. This is bad. The client already knows that I'll be taking that car, and I even told them the license plate number. And they're a major company that I can't play games with. I'll be in huge trouble if I don't take that car. This is gonna be really bad. Damn it. I guess I have no choice. I'm really sorry. I never thought that me parking in that parking lot will cause such a huge deal. I'm truly sorry. Here, will you please forgive me and settle this matter peacefully? If I could settle this peacefully, I wouldn't have done this in the first place. How many times have I told you not to park your car for such a long time? You've been ignoring my words all this time. And because of that, the customers who would shop here to purchase heavy items on their car couldn't park their cars, and they stopped shopping with us. I understand that, but... No, you don't! Turnip, cabbage, soy sauce, miso, rice. My customers need to buy all the heavy stuff when they do groceries, and it's only natural they come here in their car. And at that point, it becomes really important that they can park their car. But what happens if someone keeps occupying one of the stalls at all times? For the supermarket, the average spending equals the turnover rate of the parking lot, and it causes such huge damage to the business. If you truly understood what I'm saying, then you wouldn't have parked your car for such a long time every day in the first place. How dare you talk about it as if everything was my fault just because I'm being nice? Your market shut down because you sucked at running the business, not because I parked my car here. What did you just say? And that's why someone like me who would park this car for a long time here started showing up, don't you think? You're wrong! People like you would park anywhere that's convenient for you, and you're the worst enemy of business owners like me. Matter of fact, you continued parking here for years even though I asked you sincerely. Being targeted by people like you isn't the establishment's fault. It's the matter of whether the perpetrator has a sense of ethical values at all. Are you saying that I have no ethical values? No matter how I look at you, you look like you don't. How rude! You might be surprised how great of a person I am. Then you can think about why it would be such a huge trouble if you parked your car here for such a long time, right? What do you say? Look, supermarkets' clientele are customers who come from ordinary households. The housewives are the main clientele. And imagine what it would look like on our end if there's a suspicious vehicle that's always parked here every single day. The housewives who started to feel skeptical about it would spread the word and stop choosing our market. And I'm telling you that that's exactly what happened because of your car. Are you saying that you have a great sense of ethical values after what you've done to my car? No, you can't. Self-resolution is prohibited because it would alter the social orders. I know that far more than you do. Okay, you admit it then. I got your words. So what? All I did was to organize the carts that are being kept in the underground parking lot in my private property. And those who parked their car there by the entrance were customers who had no idea about it. If it's just the carts, you can handle them on your own as long as you're willing to spend time on it, right? It's not like I trapped your car or anything. But I can't get my car out, and you're violating the self-resolution law. I'm gonna call the police about this matter as a harassment done by this supermarket. Fair enough. In that case, I'll go ahead and report to your workplace about the fact that you caused so much trouble with your illegal parking to the point where I had to shut down my market. What? There!
Hello, this is Trubbus Police Department.
Excuse me, I was parking my car for a long time at a supermarket, and they used the cart so I can't move my car anymore. Isn't this considered illegal since it's self-resolution?
Well, I guess you can call it that.
Right? Then I need you to arrest the manager at the market right now!
However, since it's at a supermarket parking lot, it's considered private property. So when it comes to the prohibition of self-resolvement, it would be considered a civil matter. So we can't get involved in that case.
Huh? Why? Aren't they going to arrest you? You should learn that ignorance is a sin. In that case, I'm gonna sue you through a civil lawsuit to claim damages. And at that point, there's no way for you to win against me. And I already told you that I know that better than you do. And having that said, I'm willing to accept that lawsuit while I'd be claiming damages from your company. You're the one who started this, so there's no way for you to win. You have no idea about anything. No, you're the one who's being clueless. I will likely lose the lawsuit about the self-resolution, but the lawsuit that I'd be filing will be a completely different topic, so I'll be winning with that one for sure. What? Why? Going back chronologically, I had to shut down my supermarket because you kept parking your car for a long time illegally here, and I used self-resolution to take revenge. What you're trying to sue me for is the latter part of this story, and I'm gonna be suing you for the first half of that. That's why you will probably win, but so will I. What the heck? Does that mean I'll also end up the defendant too? Damn right. Or what is it? Did you think you'll walk out of this mess without getting hurt at all after hurting others so badly? The people who are entitled to sue others are the ones who are ready to be sued back. I've been doing this with all in. I'm not just threatening you half-heartedly about this lawsuit. Most importantly, this is my private property. I get to do whatever I want here. And to add, I haven't even touched your car at all, so this isn't considered property damage. And yet, you can't even get your car out, so it'll probably be considered self-resolvement, but so what? My precious supermarket had to shut down because of you. I don't need to be teaching you the social orders to reckless people like you. If you hurt me, I'll hurt you back twice as badly. There's no way the law would tolerate that. If anything, the lawsuit... Even if you win the lawsuit, the most you'll likely win is about $20,000 to $30,000 for the cost of the car. Huh? On the other hand, if I win the lawsuit, I'll be claiming $400,000 to $500,000 damages from you. That much? And to add, my market will close down anyway, so it doesn't matter how the public perceives this matter, but your company is still running. This means you have far more to be concerned about if this case were to go to a trial. So what? Huh? A mere supermarket isn't gonna win a case against a major company. We have our legal consultant too. So what? No matter how good your legal consultant is, I'm gonna crush you into pieces. And right back at you. You've come so far, and I'm not gonna forgive you no matter what. And I won't forgive you either. Let's fight fair and square then. Well then, if you're regretting this, now is the only time you can cry and beg me to forgive. Why don't you sleep talk after you go to bed, huh? This is really bad. A huge damage will be claimed to the company. And to add, I can't let them find out that this was my fault. I really need to do something about this. I'll take that from you. I work here. Yup, I'll hand it to our General Affairs Department. Oh, there it is. This is it. Is that a call from the court? The manager. I can't let others pick up calls from them, so I should just unplug the phone. This is perfect. Now I need to figure out the way to get the company vehicle after I've abandoned it in that parking lot. Good morning, Michael. You're here so early today. Yes, I realized that getting up and sleeping early takes care of my health the best. That's good. Good. I don't think he'll find out about it. By the way, we haven't received a single phone call today. Huh? Really? Maybe it's just today. That's true. It's best if nothing happens. That's right. This is good. I can hide the fact that we're getting sued. I'm here to discuss the civil lawsuit. He came here in person. Who are you? Your company vehicle had been parked at my supermarket's parking lot for a long time, every day. And because of that, I had to shut down my market. So I decided to file a civil lawsuit. A civil lawsuit? Are you saying that it was because our company vehicle was parked there? What on earth are you talking about? I don't have a single employee who would cause such huge trouble to others like that. He's right here in front of us. Are you saying that Michael was the one who did that? Michael, do you have anything to say about this? I was just having my car parked there while I was eating my lunch in there, that's all. Stop lying. You were parked there in the morning, during the day, and at night. To add, you kept doing that no matter how many times I talked to you about it. Really? That's why I decided to officially file a lawsuit against your company about this. I made sure to send a petition via express mail so you'd receive it first thing this morning. But where'd you put it? Michael, where's the petition? You're the first person who got here this morning. It's right here. What? This is such an important document. Why was it in the trash can? It was because I planned on settling this matter. What? I realized how terrible I was to have caused this matter, so I planned on discussing this matter with you for a settlement. A settlement? How on earth are we going to settle this matter at this point? I'll move the car from now on. Actually, please let me do that. I'd like to express my apology through my actions. Are you really going to be able to move it by the end of the day? Yes, of course! Then, if you're able to remove the car by the end of the day, I'll take back the petition. Does that sound fine? Thank you very much! Whew! I pulled it off! Pulled it off? No, you didn't! You need to go move your car right now! I can't do that right now! There are so many cars parked right in front of the parking lot! What are you going to do then? If you don't move your car by today, our company is getting sued! And to add, we have the biggest business meeting in our company's history, too! And you're the one who's supposed to be in that meeting! You need to sort this matter by this afternoon! Don't worry, I'll make sure everything is okay! Are you sure I can take your word for it? Yes! Thank goodness! All the carts are gone and no one's parked in front of the entrance! But why aren't the lights on today? Oh well, forget about those small things. I get to finally move my car! Anyway, I got lucky since he understood. Everything is good now. Huh? No, what was that crashing sound? What? Nothing happened, right? I need to back up just in case. What? Wait, what? What's going on? What did I hit? No way! Why are the carts and the car all black? Why was it hiding in the darkness? And it's a jet black luxury vehicle. Chills. Anyway, all I have to do is move this car, and I'm gonna be successful with the $30 million meeting.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Mr. Hawthorne, what's the matter? I thought the meeting is gonna be in the meeting room.
Yeah, that's what I planned, but I wanted to confirm something.
Confirm something? What could it be?
The license plate of the car you were driving.
What? Why would you want to confirm that?
There was a manager of a supermarket who called our company just earlier.
A supermarket?
He said that there was a car that was parked there for a really long time every day for a prolonged period of time, and that car had crashed all over the parking lot and made a huge mess. He said that the culprit was likely coming here today.
That's not necessarily me, is it?
It's clearly you.
Oh!
Therefore, we can't be signing a $30 million contract with someone who would do something like this. Please, forget about the contract.
Wait, Mr. Hawthorne! I guess I have to go for the last resort now. I'm gonna destroy the evidence. It was his fault for cornering me like this. Sir, can you make this vehicle into scrap as soon as possible? I knew you'd come here. What? Why? When you were leaving the parking lot, the surveillance camera recorded how you were hitting another car, and you couldn't go to a $30 million business meeting riding a car like that. And in that case, just to make sure you have an excuse for every sin that you committed, I figured you would try to destroy the evidence. There's only one scrap factory in this city, so I knew you'd be here. Who the heck are you guys? They're the customers who were troubled because they couldn't shop at our supermarket because of you. What? This many? You must have underestimated supermarkets, but it's the most essential business for humans to live. You were only considering your own situation, likely requesting reimbursement from your company for parking fees and commute expenses, and as a result, there are so many people who were troubled by you. I'm not the only one who's mad. My customers are as mad too. Why am I the only one to be blamed for this? Other people do the same thing to other places all the time, too. What? I don't agree to being pointed fingers at. To add, you pretended as if you moved the carts, making it look like it was easy for me to move my car. But you left those carts in the darkness as if you were trapping me. And to add, you even reached out to my client company. You're a devil. I don't care if I'm a devil. I told you that I was ready to take on this fight full on to crush you into pieces. And so, since you were maliciously attempting to destroy the evidence, I'm going to claim damages from you as I declared in the beginning. I moved the car no matter what happened. That wasn't what you promised. I never promised you anything. Besides, your CEO says that it's fine. What? Why? If we were to agree to this, it'll cause a huge loss to our company and our reputation would go down.
Yeah? So, as a countermeasure, we'll be hosting a press conference tomorrow to publicly apologize about this matter. And under the labor law, you will be liable for the damages that our company will take because of this incident.
How could you do this to me?
And who was the one who betrayed me first?
Huh? Well,
Hello, Tom. Is it this guy? The bastard who hit my car and ran off?
Huh? Yes, it's this bastard for sure.
Hey, do you enjoy driving?
We're super kind, so we're here to protect you from the law. What does that mean?
Hey, Tom, what do you say for taking $1.5 million for your supermarket?
What? That expensive? Are you sure?
Yeah, we know how to make twice as much as that, right, sir?
What are you talking about? Sir, you don't have to get all scared. We'll tell you about all the details while we enjoy a drive.
All right, get in my car now.
Oh, manager, I'm really sorry this time. I'll apologize, so do something about... And so, the habitual illegal parker was taken away by inhabitants of a world where even this country's constitution does not apply, and vanished without a trace.
Hello, Jim. Can you dig a hole that's enough to bury one human?
What?
Hey, Michael, I've been thinking, but getting life insurance in case something happens is super important, you know? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. You think so too?
Does that mean? All right, and let's switch over to talk about how I've been doing after that. Since the supermarket was sold at a much higher price than I expected, I've been able to generate enough money to open a new market. Even if the other cat food says tuna on its can, when you take a look at the ingredients, it's typically actually bonito. But this cat food uses 100% tuna only. Ugh. But that's not it. This can of tuna also uses catnip and churu.
100? No, 300! No, I'd like to purchase 500 cans!
Thank you so much for your business.
Hey, you don't even have enough space to keep that many! I'll throw away all my furniture! You're that serious?
Trouble Busters.